Hey YouTube, how you guys doing today? I'm doing good, thank you. Thanks for asking. Anyway, these are some tools you may need if you're going to be doing your car stereo installation and beyond that. This is a helping hands. You can get them at Radio Shack. What I have here is 2 pieces of wire. Actually, 1 piece of wire, but it runs around, goes up, and it hooks in here, connects in here with the alligator clip on one side, and then the same on the other, alligator on the other side. You get this to where you want it. Intertwine it a lot better than that. That would be sucky right there, but you pull it apart, you intertwine it together. You know what I'm saying? You know, and then you solder it. And you'd want to put some heat shrink around that, slide it on one end first, and then so yeah, it's a really nice tool to have. I've fought many times trying to hold 2 pieces of wire and solder them, but there's a quiz for you. Does anybody know what this is made for? Leave it down in the comments. I know what it's for, but I just want to know if you guys know what it's for. And if you don't, well, you're going to find out, because I'll tell you. Anyway, so this is they say it's a high watts, 40 watts. I have a old trigger. It's a quick heat. I believe it's like 70 watts. So anyway, on to the thing. This is my newest toy. My wife called me up. She goes, "We got something in here for you at the shop. You need to come check it out." So I'm like, oh, you know, they ordered it. I didn't know that they were gonna order it, so I was kind of reluctant to even know what it was, because I didn't know what it was, and I knew kind of what I've been wanting an amp clamp. And a lot of amp clamps, they don't do DC amperage. And DC amperage is the only thing I'm ever going to use this amp clamp for. And I want to know how many watts I'm truly putting out. You know what I'm saying? So that's the only way right there. Volts, amps, watts. You know what I'm saying? You gotta know those things. So anyway, I still didn't know that it was. I read the dang instruction books and all that. Went through it. Yeah, so I went online. Same instruction book. Boom. There it is. So we go up 1 page. Right, tells you how to put the batteries in. Wow, okay, it comes with this stuff. Okay. Okay, install the batteries. And here on page 3, connect stage leads. Then we go here. So, wow. First thing, 800 amp, 400 amp, 40 amp. Measures DC/AC amperage. That's all I care about. It does everything else. Like, it's like a voltmeter. And I believe this actually even has ohms. Yes, it does. Has ohms even, this one. So, bye-bye, Fluke. No, I'm just kidding. I love my Fluke meter. But there's certain things like, this has hertz. I mean, clamp that around your speaker wire. I wonder what would happen. Hit the button for, hit the button for DC or where, let's see, this is a DC. Range. Function. Hold. This is nice. It's either on hold or it's off hold. This is pretty sweet. Okay, well, anyway, it gives leads just like I get with my Fluke. Same, to be honest with you, a lot of these Radio Shack stuff they get, it's either made by like Uniden or They even do have a couple of their meters are made by Fluke. Now this is cool. This is a temperature. Shove that right up into the old wherever you want to shoot, like in the. I know where I'd put this. You put this right up into the amp somewhere and see how hot your amp gets. I'm just messing around with you guys. Yeah, so that's kind of a cool deal too. So, but the Hertz thing is kind of cool. Of course, most AC stuff's 60 hertz. But those are nice leads there, man. I might even change those over for my Fluke, demo my Fluke meter, man. Those are sweet. I hope these slip-on gator clips work. These are awesome. Gotta have those. Fluke, thank you, Fluke. But these are also made by Fluke for sure, and they're got Radio Shack name on them, but they're the test clips. These mini hook clips, these are really test clips. These are really nice because if you're on a printed circuit board and need to test something in the printed circuit board, you know, like when you have a resistor, and the resistor comes up with the wire, then the resistor, then the wire dives back down and goes into the printed circuit board. Well, this clips, one of these clips on one side of those wires, a little tiny piece of wire, and the other one clips on the other side. So then you don't have to take it, you have to unsolder it. A lot of times you have to take it out of the equation anyway to get the right test. But anyway, so these are two different things. I also have one that punctures the wire. I don't like to use it a whole lot, as long as you're going to seal it back up with some silicone and, you know, some good 3M tape. I buy this good 3M tape, and that's what I use for solder. But these are some major tools that you need to have to keep your stuff straight. Like I said, I'm glad somebody else has a SMD-DD distortion detector. Anyway, so I just got this thing today, so I'm really wondering how you do this. What button you push. So I think you would turn this on. To amps. And I wouldn't need I would be down. That's too small. That's going to be just about right. So what I would do here is, you look here and it already says DC, but you can change this function button. Change to AC. Change to DC. Then, oh, that's got a nice light. How long it stays on. That's a nice light. That is nice. I heard people complaining about that. And then the hold. I don't know what the range is for yet, because I thought the range was up here. But this camera's dipping around. Crap. Anyway, so I'm wondering how that 0.